So when I came up with meat mouth rule, I think, all the stars aligned. That was one of those ideas that, and on a Foodie Friday, I have my foodie friends dropping by and creating a wonderful meat dish who understand and feel my passion when it comes to meat. David Wes, he's been the star of the show this week.
Thank you very much.
You dropped by with your wife yesterday. We celebrated you yesterday.
Get good cuss last night too.
Oh, jeez, she cuss you?
Nah, not much.
Not much? Yeah.
I will say that.
David Wes is with us this morning. He is the man behind Cuisine on the Corner, and we are starting this Foodie Friday with a meat dish, meat mouth rule, and David Wes is doing I'm seeing chicken legs. Leg and thighs.
Leg and thighs.
What are we doing this morning, David?
Well,
Wes?
this is my take on the Peruvian baked chicken with a green sauce.
All right.
I try to put a little local edge on it.
That's a twist in the green sauce.
Now, this is originally made with a whole chicken
Right.
that they butterfly. And it's a dish that's very easy because everything goes in
Right.
one dish. And basically, you make a base, a marinara, that you get your hands dirty.
and Rub it
Go
down.
and rub it, and then
Allow it to marinate, I suppose.
well, yes, you give it
gotta allow to
2 hours, you know,
Yeah.
in the fridge. Then you take it out of the fridge and you let it get to room temperature, and then
So it's a Peruvian style
yes,
dish.
well, it's Peruvian in terms of the sauce that gives it that taste. The
yeah.
sauce is a cilantro base, but my local edge with the sauce is that I use a bit of shadow benny, which is a bit more.
Yeah.
So I just mix everything together.
Trinify it.
I trinify it, and
You
then with
trinified
the
it.
and then with the chicken.
Yeah.
What I did is my neighbor, very good friend, Jesse Williams. I'll call your name, boy, because I think he has something and I endorse in it.
Uh-huh.
He made this great peppered aioli.
That's what I'm seeing.
That is what you're seeing
All
there,
right.
and that to me did all the wonders of what.
Well,
we
let's
have.
get cracking. Let's
Okay.
get cracking. So we have 2 leg and
Right.
thighs here.
So we have the leg and thighs, but we don't put that in as yet.
Okay.
What we do is we are making the marinara. Now, you know, I'm a recipe person, so
Yeah,
yes, I
so
got
am
it
I.
from that,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to twist it a bit, right?
Nice.
So with that, we start. 3 cloves of garlic,
Nice.
and then peppered aioli.
So what is
this
that?
was made from what he told me, his secret recipe. But he made it from roasting vegetables, from tomatoes, onions, garlic, habanero peppers, which is what give us. You know you don't like pepper.
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
It's not hot. I catered for you.
Wow.
All right.
He hit here a little bit after.
Yeah, well, you know, you
But
must
it's
get
flavorful.
appetite,
though.
but the flavor.
He's bottling that?
Not as yet,
Not
but
yet.
I'm in contact with him,
Right.
and I'll be managing him.
Okay.
Oh, can I borrow your fork?
Yeah, we're ready for. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
And we add that to the dish. And then with that, then we add in our seasonings.
What you have there?
This is salt, black pepper to taste. We're using cumin, we're using oregano, and a couple other things.
But it's just like a little dry rub you put together there.
It's a rub.
You're
right.
holding back. You're holding back.
I don't hold
You're
back a
holding
little
back.
something, man. Okay, paprika. Paprika. You must have a little paprika in the
I'm
deal.
seeing the
eh?
red. I'm seeing the red in
Yeah,
there.
so what?
Yeah.
So you add this,
All right.
right?
David holding back. I know
Nah,
secrets, David.
I ain't gonna hold back too much. And of course, must give it that little flavor. So we have our zest.
Is zesting.
I will zest now. They call for
Zest.
Right.
Yeah.
they call for actually you could zest the whole thing if you wish, but when
Right.
you're finished, we could add our lime juice
All right.
to it.
We'll zing.
Right? Just to give it a little
A little
something,
zing. A
you
little
know?
zing. Nice.
Is that good? Right, thank you. Now we have everything here. And to bring it in, what we do, I just have a little seed fell in here. Yeah, want to do that?
A seed
That's a
gets
little
in.
bitter.
Yeah.
Because a little bit, you mix everything up,
Nice.
right? And then, So you see, it creates this nice little quagmire.
Little marinade. Get a little marinade there.
Get a
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
touch of it if you wish.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man, before I put that down. Right? Okay.
Right,
and
and
with
you coat.
that, you coat.
You coat.
Again, the hands.
Yeah, get dirty.
Yeah, cooking this for
Yeah.
us, so I ain't think you will mind the
We really do cook on the show, you know. There's
Yes,
serious
man.
cooking happening here.
I'll go right across here. Let me just do that the next one there. Thank you. So of course when you finish this, I am putting them back on this for now. But
Right.
really and truly, thank you very much, sir. Really and truly we are done with
You finished with
that.
that?
That's good.
Yeah?
Thank you. I will just put that across
put
here,
it to the
please.
side, yeah.
And we bring on our baking dish. Our baking dish, we sprayed it with a little palm oil,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And this meal, to bring this meal to fruition,
Yes.
what I wanted to do was add in some fresh vegetables. Here I have bell peppers,
Bell peppers, red onions.
as well as a good friend of mine makes these. He grows this in the east. This is purple sweet potatoes.
That's fish soup.
Fish root.
I
Yes,
know him,
yes.
I
Oh,
know
you
him,
do.
yeah,
Nice
I
man.
know him, yeah.
Good person
Good
to
boy,
know.
yeah,
good
good
boy.
boy, yeah.
And he does this. He has purple and he has orange.
Nice, yeah.
I mean, the
So
colors alone stand
that's
out.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato,
Nice.
bell peppers, and you have your.
So that's like a base.
You add, of course,
Some olive oil there.
just run your olive oil on it, and together you put this with a little salt and pepper. We'll add it to the mix,
Liking.
and then
So as they say, you can leave that chicken to marinate for, a few hours.
yes,
let it
I
get-
would suggest 2 hours.
Yeah,
But when you're going into the oven, this is what we
this
do.
is what you're looking for.
Right.
So this goes straight in the oven
This goes into the oven.
and bakes for how long?
Ahead. 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours is good.
And you're telling me after that 2 hours, you get this fella here?
Well, this is the end result here. You see our chicken. You see how it's, you see how it looks?
Yeah.
Really nice. It gives it a nice complete flavor on it. And it's on a bed of the same vegetables that we
Nice.
had. We added a little color with the tomatoes, and underneath we have some spinach.
But you were telling me that this here is the magic.
This is where we get into the Latin, South American theme here.
Right.
This is green sauce, famous green sauce that we have here. This we add to the dish. Now, in adding it, it's really served on the side. And when you put, so I would like you to,
So I can take mine.
yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Have to get your, and you use
So
that.
I
yes.
can spoon it over it at the side.
At the side, yes.
Yeah, and it goes with the chicken.
Right there. Now this is made of cilantro, cloves of garlic, 3 cloves of garlic, a third of cilantro, lime juice. You must have your lime juice in it, as well as, of course, you must have your mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is very, that will just bring everything together.
Nice.
Salt and black pepper to taste.
To taste.
Right?
And
And the main thing, of course, the green is from cilantro, and what I did to give it a local flavor, I put in some
shadow
benny.
belly. You put the shadow belly in
Right?
there.
About
You put the shadow
6
belly
or
in there.
7 pieces, leaves,
Yeah.
just chop up and add to the fry. All this, you just puree. And then when you puree it, nice olive oil, you just add your olive oil, and it's a good complement for the chicken. So, I would invite you to taste
you don't put
this.
this on when the chicken is baking. You leave this for
Yes,
after.
you leave this, yeah.
Leave this for after. Can I?
I hope you do.
I'm never sure if I'm a breast man or a leg man.
Well, I wouldn't answer. I can't answer that, but I know my place.
I'm confused.
I know my place.
I confuse myself sometimes. I'm not sure if I'm a breast man or a leg man. Like the both, you know?
Yeah.
All right, David, I'm going in for it.
Tell me what you think.
What is that? That has a zing. There's a zing. I'm tasting the shadow benny, of course,
Right,
but
of
shadow benny is a
course.
powerful flavor.
Yeah.
But I'm tasting the lime, the
Right.
nice
The
light
lime,
zing.
you have the clove. Sorry, not
The
clove.
garlic.
Sorry,
I'm
the garlic.
I'm tasting the hints of garlic.
Right.
If you don't mind, I just want to really taste the chicken by itself. Just because this piece of magic
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I really, when Jesse delivered that to my home and told me take a taste, I was immediately impressed. How he made it is also impressive because it's based a little along the line of what locals would call a upangar. Upangar is like a roast pepper sauce,
Okay.
but it's where it's made with all the whole peppers, the whole tomatoes, and other different
Right.
other little things that
Yeah.
he would put in. He purees it and then he puts in what he puts in after that. He wouldn't tell me, but that is where the magic comes
That's
in.
very
I'm
much.
really,
If
really,
you
really
don't have
impressed with
that,
it.
what can you use?
Well, any sort of aioli you could create. You could look at anything that would be mayonnaise based, anything that you want to get a flavor. So
Right.
it doesn't necessarily have to be
So you
like
can create
this.
your own mayonnaise
I
base
literally
kind of
would
thing.
try.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, you could really and truly use
some mayonnaise, some mustard.
Well, yes, but you want something you want to get flavors in. So, like, what you would use is like your I guess cilantro, your shadow bend.
Right.
You would use garlic. You could do it with garlic alone, heavy garlic, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
and you're just creating a flavor to feed off of the chicken itself.
Nice. David, thank you very much for dropping by this morning, my
Glad you
brother.
like it, man.
Quickly tell me before we wrap, Cuisine on the Corner is now happening. You're doing some foodie runs. Give us a little idea of what you're
All
doing
right.
now on online.
Well, Cuisine on the Corner is my website, but what I do have is it's sort of like I provide tours where I do get most of my engagement. This is called Foodie Run. Foodie Run TT started as a Facebook page for people who enjoy cooking
Yeah.
or enjoy food. You'll go out, you'll see something nice. You take a photo and we talk about it online. The group is actually over 700 strong now.
Wow.
And from that, I have had friends, or I myself, in our joints all over Trinidad and sometimes outside. We would go to places that we found really great food, gems, and people just don't know about it. For example, Wally's Smokehouse.
Right.
I
haven't been down
found
to
that.
Wally's.
No, you're not serious, man.
Yeah, I
Everybody
haven't been
there.
down to- I
Wally
haven't
waiting
been
for
down
you.
to-
You know?
Yeah.
What I mean? Well, in 2015, I went down Point 14 with a cousin who lives in New York.
Right.
And when we passed on our way to Library, coming back, I saw this giant smoker in this building driveway. So I stopped. I made a little joke walking the place with all bravo. I said, hey, if I see that smoke outside and this food ain't good, I really have something to say about this, Lo and behold, this guy comes outside. All right, I'm fixing it up now. No quarrel, no nothing. I said, all right, I'm waiting. Came outside. He said, if you don't like it, I will. You don't have to pay me for
No
it.
pay, eating free.
Boy, I end up paying for it. I end up buying to carry home.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, it was great. I went online and I spoke about it, and a lot of people have ventured down there since.
Yeah.
Now, with that, what I have been doing, for example, with that same venue, look,
Yes.
Wally's Smokehouse. This is in Rosilac, by the way. What I did is one day I just said, look, I'm in the mood to go down by Wally's on this Saturday. So on my Facebook page, I said, who going Wally's? I'm in the mood.
Pull
And I
out
went down there with about 50, 60 people, big line.
And that's how the foodie
drinks.
run started.
And that was the fruition
Yeah,
of the
the
foodie
foodie
run.
run
I've been to
started. Yeah.
Paramin, I've been to many places in Trinidad.
Yeah.
And in fact, on the 15th, this is the Corpus Christi holiday.
Right.
I will be venturing down to another smokehouse. This is in Rio Claro.
Another one. I heard
Yeah,
about
the
that one
smoke
as well.
shed.
Can I come, please?
I would hope so. You are invited. Bring Morella. Make sure and bring Morella.
I'll bring her. I don't know why she's following me
coming,
everywhere I go. She's...
You sure? You following or she following?
She following.
All right.
I probably follow her.
Oh,
I probably
talk
follow her.
done.
David West.
I will always send the invitation to her.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
And she will bring me if she wants to. Yeah. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much,
All
sir.
right, David West, guys. We start things with a meat mouth note here on Foodie Friday. And I am, David, this is that kind of thing that I want to pull it here.
Pull the damn thing.
And
away,
yeah,
so
this knife and fork kind of thing. So I'm taking a break.
take a break.
I'm taking a break
And
because
take
I
a
want to
bite.
and take a bite. We're coming right back. Thank you very much, David, as we're dropping by
Respect.
this morning. Foodie Friday continues here. Good to see the folks at Courts.